made the reference, not many people got, but about when Ken McHale worked for Gary's Old Town Tavern. I still hate that bar. I don't ever want to go there. From the show Cheers. But my point is, when you play your rival, and the Lakers-Celtics rivalry is one of the best in all of sports. And Michael brought this up in his talk with Ireland about how it's the East Coast against the West Coast. It's not regional. It's the entire country. And to see the level where Boston is at and to see the level where the Lakers are, that's the concern. There was no fight for this team. There was no dog from this team. There was no battle from this team. What I saw tonight was a lot of complaining. They were hanging around solid defense because Boston couldn't shoot tonight. Boston had Jaylen Brown, who had an ugly shooting game. He got his 32, but an ugly shooting game. And before you even start with, oh, the referee's this, the referee's that, you know what? I don't want to hear that. Yeah, were there bad calls? Absolutely. But were the Lakers whining and complaining? Yes. A lot. A lot. And you've seen this all season long. They don't get back because they're too busy crying to the referees. And where's this? The account that I have. Where's my man at? Tim _NBA. He put this tweet out there. And I want to give him credit 100%. Cranges basketball. Tim _NBA. Yeah, he writes the tweet. Is there a team in the league that compounds their misfortune more than the Lakers? It feels like anytime a call isn't in their favor, there's like a 50% chance they don't get back and they give up an advantage to the opponent in transition defense and or yet they get a tech. 100%. And you could say it's LeBron, you could say it's Luka, but there was too much crying today for me, for my liking. Now, did the referees have bad calls? Absolutely. Did they lose because of the referees? No. Boston is a team that is good. Boston is a team that fights. Boston is a team that battles. And Boston is a team that has an identity. The Lakers don't have that right now. And, yeah, Jackson Hayes went out with an injury, didn't come back. Are you really winning this game with Jackson Hayes anyways? No. DeAndre Ayton, woof. Like, oh, my goodness. He regresses every single game. He started off so good the first couple of possessions. And then, woof. Peyton Pritchard. And we've talked about this a lot on this show. Who for the Lakers is going to be the guy that steps up when you need him? Who for the Lakers is going to be not the star, but who's going to be that other dude? Peyton Pritchard continues to cook the Lakers every single time he sees them. He had 30 tonight, coming off the bench. Peyton Pritchard, a dude that is yelling at the broadcasters during the game because he's, as the kids say, in his bag. He's feeling himself. He's doing whatever he wants, and nobody was stopping him. And don't even get me going on how many freaking Celtics fans were inside the building. I'm not one of those. But damn, there's more and more Boston Celtics fans coming out. And there's some fans that are Lakers season ticket holders behind Lawrence Tanner that those seats had Celtics fans. And you know what? I get it. Tickets were expensive today, and if you want to make your money, I'm not going to be mad at you. But damn, it sucks to see that you're watching on screen and there's a bunch of green in the lower bowl. Upstairs, I get it. But lower bowl, I mean, yeah, that's not the reason they lost. The reason they lost is they didn't shoot well. Lakers didn't have the offense today. And Boston wasn't playing domination. Boston was letting the Lakers hang around. This game was close. Was it within reach to win? No, but they kept hanging around. 8-4 this season with Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves are together. Those 4 losses have been against top-tier teams, and they've all been by double digits. And we saw that again tonight. Lakers lose 111-89. They're now 6th in the Western Conference. 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. And this right here just is perfect.
Keita with another rebound. Neemias Queta has 12 rebounds.
4 blocks and about 3 changes of shots.
Here's Peyton Pritchard for 3. Good again. He's got 30.
And talking trash to Reggie Miller. and Jamal Crawford. I don't blame him. This is his day. Let him have fun.
Yep. Pritchard is the star, and Boston leads 105-83.
And Peyton Pritchard is the call of the game, brought to you by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline, the only number LA trusts after an accident, 800-345-6789, 800-345-6789. I saw a Jacob billboard on the 710 freeway in Southgate where Jacob is holding up boxing gloves. Like, that's what the Lakers needed. They needed that Jacob and Ronnie fight. That would have helped them out tonight. And on an afternoon where Pat Riley gets his statue revealed, we're going to talk to members of our crew that were there. Lucas was there hanging out with us from our social team. And just so many things about that could have been good. And yes, did I put on my Pat Riley suit today? Absolutely. You know, I'm
jealous.
This is why you got to go to the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page to see what I'm wearing right now. I'm looking smooth. Because I knew there was going to be dignitaries in the building today. I knew there was going to be cameras around there today. And this suit, it's just a sport coat, actually. But in homage to Pat Riley, who would wear Armani suits. You know where I got this coat at, Punchy?
Armani Exchange.
No. A little city called Roma.
Wow, look at you.
This whole thing I bought in Rome.
Wow.
You know, as I like to say, it was a fancy designer. They call it the Zara of Rome. That's where I got this right now. But I'm looking good. Lakers didn't. Your phone calls, 213-799-0139, 213-799-0139. Mitch in New Jersey. I'm going to let you start off, Mitch. What's going on?
How's it going, Beto? If you want, come over tomorrow and help me with the snow.
No. I was in Boston last weekend. I saw the snow. My son's actually in New York today trying to get back to school, and he said there's a blizzard coming. So, you know what, Mitch? Nah.
It is. Oh, so you've seen snow in your life. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm a man of the people.
That was my next kid. Wasn't I guess Kennard is not like Pritchard. That's what we brought Kennard in.
Well,
another day in the office for Mr. Ayton there.
Oh, my goodness.
And another guy I want to complain about is Smart. 0 points. Him and Ayton, boy, they don't even score. They didn't even score a double-double. Or even 10 points combined.
Yeah. Mitch. Yeah.
1 or 2 rounds and we're out.
I mean, I don't even get to the playoffs right now. We got to get there. Mitch, appreciate the phone call. As always, good man right there. Yeah, bringing up Marcus Smart. Okay. 0 for 7 from the field. 0 for 5 from 3 for Marcus Smart. Luke Kennard, please shoot more. Like, there was one pass that Luka gave him where, like, just imploring him, shoot it, and he knocked down to 3. The Lakers tonight from the 3-point line, 9 to 30. When they're not working, they're not working at all. Beach Walrus, our good friend who's in the snow in North Dakota. The Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Yo, looking clean tonight, Beto. You look as good as the Lakers look bad tonight. Now, I real quick wanted to shout out the Olympics, that golden chiclet hockey smile tonight. You know, sports can heal and unite, and that was an excellent reminder with the Olympics come to LA in 26. Hope to get there for that. Right. But Beto, we're a long ways from the 2009 or 2010 Game 7.
Oh man,
where I mean, this is the Pritch Please burner game. He looked like the best player on the court somehow tonight, and he's a great player. But like you have an all-time great and a top 5 dude, and it's a pretty wild juxtaposition, isn't it? When you have like the group of the Laker greats at halftime, you know, like this should be a game you're getting up for. You got Oregon State finest, AC Green, my alma mater, still looking young, and you see the chemistry, the tangible chemistry with Magic. All the way down to their coach. And then you think of the LeBron Lakers with Walton, Vogel, Ham, and then his pod buddy, like my Walrus. By the way, speaking of, did you know he went to the inside NBA Everest last night with Chuck? Charles Barkley saying he wanted to see Wally in the flesh. He got on there. It was pretty cool.
What? Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Walrus, where was he?
He was on the Mount Everest inside the NBA with Charles Barkley saying this. He said, "You're never going to call me Beach. You're never going to call me Walrus." And then he said, "I want to see what Walrus looks like." And then Shaq said, "We used to call you Walrus. Now we call you Hamster because of
because he was Zeppy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, it was good. But like from the jump, Luka takes a mid-range jumper. They don't go to Aiden. They don't feed him. There's not a lot of push. There's it's just like it's not good hoops. And I dug into a couple things. The one thing I would say is like they're 4th least in passing. And their secondary assist ranking is 7th worst behind these teams: Sacramento, the Pelicans, the Nets, the Wizards, the Mavs, and the Blazers. And their potential assist is the 2nd worst behind the Clippers. And that's the act of passing that results in like a one dribble bucket. So in other words, it's like setting your teammate up. And you're talking about how their shooters don't even shoot when they're set up. But it actually gauges like playmaking volume, and it's bad. And I did see Luka take a charge tonight. That guy can play defense if he wants to. Like, imagine if he had the mentality of Wemby or Shea or Giannis, some mentality. And the other part, Beto, I think the problem is it's the guard defenders that you're going to have to worry about. You got to go against Amen Thompson, Steph Castle, Cason Wallace. You saw it with Derek White tonight in Pritch. If you have a two-way guard that can be tangible on offense but also defend, that's a real problem going forward, and that's an issue. Do you wish you didn't rescind that Mark Williams trade at this point? I mean, he's a better option than Dom and Aiden, right? And Jackson Hayes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough watch, man. I don't know what to say. I think there's so many problems, but it comes down to what Luka wants. Does he want to complain to refs, or does he want to play a little bit of defense and show some resistance? I think that's where it starts.
Beach Walrus, always appreciate you. I think your real name is Dylan, right? Yeah, Dylan's his real name. Professor, kinesiology professor. Calling it from North Dakota.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he's a smart dude, man. I was on the podcast with a smart dude. And to the points that it brings up, the Lakers were bullied today. They got punked. Simple as that. I work in boxing a lot, and when you are first and when you're in charge and when you're controlling the fight, just like Ryan Garcia did against Barrios last night, it's too easy. And that's what Boston was doing tonight. They did whatever they wanted, and there was not much of a resistance from the Lakers at all. They would think about attacking the paint. Nah. Set up for contested jump shots. They would try to make defensive switches. Nah, because Boston was one step ahead. It was, to Beach Walrus' point, Luka did play solid defense tonight. Luka, his numbers on the defensive side can be skewed, but he was there. It wasn't like Luka's the problem for you. It's just the lack of anything tonight from this team. They were solid defensively because Boston was shooting so bad. Because Boston's offense wasn't the way that you would think it would be. Because Boston was letting the Lakers hang around, and the Lakers were doing that. Let me see here. End of the third quarter, it was 84-71. At the half, Lakers were down by 10. End of the first quarter, it was tied at 28. And you're looking at this lineup right here, Funch. This lineup for Boston, it's only the fifth time that started lineup has been together.
I'm looking at their box score right now. I don't even know half the guys.
Yeah, so Nimias Queta from Portugal. I mean, Jalen Brown, you know him. Baylor Shireman, do you know him?
I do not.
Yeah, he's out of Creighton, the Blue Jays. Shout out to Benjamin. I was watching him shoot early. Was not knocking down any kind of shots. Sam Hauser? Come on, Sam Hauser.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Oh, man.
He's been knocking down threes all year.
And what was Sam Hauser doing? Out of Virginia, what was he doing? Those threes? Wide open. They do whatever you want.
And this was an off night for Sam Hauser. Imagine if he was on.
Now, that youngster, Hugo Gonzalez, the 20-year-old, he just turned 20 a couple weeks ago out of Real Madrid, same club that Luka was at. When he came on the floor, the boost of energy he had in that first quarter, the attitude that he had, LeBron saw him and was like, okay, I'm going to go at you. The dude did not back down from LeBron. Who on the Lakers is going to give you that kind of approach? That's where the difference is. That's why Boston is number 2, and the Lakers are not. Vin in Manhattan Beach, first-time caller. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Hey, thank you for taking the call, Beto. So allow me to maybe color your comments about the lower bowl with potential Celtics fans and how this may turn into a referendum about the ticket increase. So full disclosure, I am a season ticket holder. I've had them since 2010. I was there Game 7, 2010. That was great. My section is 119. It's row 8. My current face value for my tickets is about $360, and that's represented a nominal increase over the last 15 years. Now I got my invoice, and it's $540 per ticket for next season and beyond. So you bring up a fascinating point, right? Well, I sold my tickets today, so I don't know if it was a Celtic or a Laker fan that took my seats. But, I think the question is, who am I getting priced out for? Who does Mark Walter want to price me out for? Like Saudi money, like someone from the Emirates or whatever. And you wonder, are guys like me going to have to cede these seats to rich, if not Bostonians, then, whatever, Oklahomans, et cetera, et cetera. So, again, I wonder what the days of just seeing the same people there that's a thing of the past, and it's a 50% price increase, Beto. So you're on point where, unfortunately, this might be the new lay of the land, buddy. And I wish that weren't the case. A well-intended guy like me would love to go to these games, but it's 50% more. I'm in the medical field. I make about $300K a year. I have no children. And so I'm one of these guys who probably could afford this. It's going to get harder. So
Vin,
just keep that in mind for the rest of us.
Yeah, Vin, let me this is fascinating right here, because the season ticket holder to get into the lower bowl is one of the hardest things for the Lakers. And how long have you had your season tickets?
Since 2010.
Okay, so you probably started in the 300s, right?
Yeah, I got 200s, but I've worked my way down. That's correct.
Yeah, so there's from what I've been told, there's like an 8-year waiting list just to get season tickets, and if you do, you're going to be in the 300, maybe the 200 if you're lucking out. To get down to the 100, extremely rare because nobody gives them up. So it's a good point you bring up, Vin, because how many people are going to renew their tickets? And it's not because of the price, because if you could afford the season tickets, you probably can, but it's more the principle of the fact of like, wait a minute, you're going to charge me double, but is the product going to be better?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, because currently it is a capped league. That's the fallacy that I don't understand what Mark Walter is thinking, is that where is the money going to come in, unless, conspiracy theory, either we're getting Giannis or maybe LeBron is going to renew for one more year, and so that makes the tickets more desirable, but who knows? But
that's, Vin, just to give you a heads up, it's the same thing that happened with the Dodgers, and you know this, when you go from mom and pop to corporate businesses, things change, and the chance to make $1 anywhere, it's always going to be there. Vin, fascinating phone call. Do not be a stranger. Appreciate the call. Coming up next, we're going to hear from J.J. Redick. We're going to go inside the Lakers locker room on a night where the Lakers lose to Boston. Like, me, I don't get hung up on wins and losses every single night, but just losing to Boston sucks. 111-89 on Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Mason in Ireland, the biggest show on the radio.
By the way, where'd I put my coffee? I can't find my coffee anywhere. Anybody see it? All right, go ahead.
Is this Diva Mace coming out? Get me my coffee.
Oh, right here.
If you're not watching on YouTube, it was behind his laptop.
It was behind my laptop.
Crisis averted. We found the coffee.
Is this an F-it first segment?
Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube.
Bowling, 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 everybody's bowling. I don't mean to brag, but they don't call me Mr. Pinhead for nothing. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowling! Canyon Lanes at Morongo is a strike, spare, and side-splitting good time.
Number 2.
Rick Ross, live March 20th, only at Morongo.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Ford Bronco this Friday. There's still time. Play now. Earn entries on your rewards card. Be there to win.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, Laker fans, don't just walk it off. Make the right call.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Come on. No. It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up.
I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid to know.
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 2nd. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tuesday night, the spotlight shines bright at Crypto.com Arena. The Los Angeles Lakers are ready to defend the house against the high-flying Orlando Magic.
Here's Luka. Long three. It's good.
The Lake Show Battle the Magic. Coverage begins Tuesday at 6 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
Oh, snap. There you go. Little Michael McDonald sang the anthem before the game. Steely Dan, Doobie Brothers fame. We'll talk about the Pat Riley stuff coming up in the next segment because, our trust fund kid, Lucas over here, was part of it because he sits courtside. I want to hear what a courtside season ticket holder has to say about that. We'll talk to Lucas. Also, our good friend DeAndre Hawkins will be checking in from Cosm. That'll be coming up later on in the show. 48-42 advantage for points in the paint all season long is brought to you by Vista Paint. For nearly 70 years, Vista Paint has delivered on color, coverage, and service built for the hustle and bustle of California. Vista Paint, contractor trusted and always ready. Walrus and Encino, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Oh, man, you were looking sharp in that jacket. You got dressed up for Riles tonight, did you not, Mr. Duran?
First of all, Walrus, if you go to my Instagram, you should see how I looked yesterday hosting that press conference in Vegas. Little three-piece suit. Ooh, let's go, Walrus.
Repping for Sin City, man. Yeah, so look, man, it sucks listening to the Celtics, absolutely. And, before this game, most of us would have said, yeah, they're probably going to lose that game, even though they finally now have their three horses back with Luka, Austin, and LeBron. But for me, it gets started in the beginning of the game, man. Just too many stupid threes, sloppy passes, those sorts of things just feed fuel to any opponent, and especially an opponent like Boston in L.A. on the day that Pat Riley statue is unveiled. I mean, that they had very, very little margin for error today, as they typically do, but particularly with this Boston team coming in with the context, So it's the same old thing with this team, man. If you're not making your threes, stop jacking it up. 9 of 30, that's trash. They only got to the free throw line 18 times tonight. Part of that was these refs tonight. They were ridiculous. But it's just, I know I'm a broken record on this, but if they're gonna actually try to accomplish something this year, and I don't think any of us are being reasonable think they have a real shot at the championship, but even giving themselves the opportunity to perhaps get there, they can't play like this. It's just, it's so painful. It's interesting, though, because they only ended up turning the ball over 8 times. They only gave up 6 points off of those turnovers. It's really the rebounds that they got crushed on. That was also pretty appropriate for Riles being in the building because he's the man who said rebounds win championships. So they just, I don't know what it's going to take for this team to finally figure out that, what, it might be 2026. This might be how basketball is played now with volume from 3. J.J. Redick might be your coach. But early on in the game, if they're not falling, LeBron, stop taking it, man. Get down to the rack. Maybe get fouled. Get to the free throw line. It's just the same old, man. But honestly, though, I'm going to leave on a good note. You're looking real sharp, man. I'm going to check out that picture that you had there in Vegas, but you're looking pretty good here tonight, man. Anyways, even when they lose to the Lakers, lose to the Lakers, lose to the Celtics, go Lake Show.
Walrus and Encino, get to bed. A little early tip helps you out because you got a 7 a.m. reservation with Sedano and Cat tomorrow morning. Let me correct myself. Beach Walrus is in South Dakota. So that's right. I like to be, details here. Player of the game tonight, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Of course, I got the Crown, the Toyota Crown from Northridge Toyota. Drove it to Vegas yesterday. Beautiful. The hybrid was working. And then, of course, go and check out the crew at Wondry Toyota in Alhambra. And I met the man that's over in charge today, Funchy. Let me tell you something. You need yourself a hybrid? You go to Northridge Toyota?
I do.
You go to Wondry Toyota? They will take care of you. Our man, Mark Cates, marketing consultant extraordinaire. You know what he does. He brings people together. And Funchy, I told him you need that little hybrid. I told him you got the Prius, but that you need an upgrade.
I do need an upgrade.
We might be taking care of Funchy.
I need it.
All right. If you go to Wondry Toyota, look for Ryan Rios, GM over there.
Okay.
He was at the game today. Ryan was there for Laker Celtics, his first Laker game, and he sees that. So, Ryan, I'm sorry, bro. At least the Toyota's going to give you the best performance every single time. The Lakers needed a better performance than that. So, Wondry Toyota, Northridge Toyota, take care of you, Funchy.
I can go there right before I go to the hat in Alhambra.
I'm just trying to delay the player of the game right now. I'm trying to delay the player of the game, but damn it.
Here's Jaylen Brown, 20-footer, short, rebound, Shireman. Brown for a wide-open 3, good. And the Celtics getting to every loose ball have their biggest lead of the game, 13 points.
Jaylen Brown, so good. 32 points. And he had a bad night shooting for him, 10 for 28, but 32, he gets after it. Let's go inside the Lakers locker room, hear what they have to say. Here's J.J. Redick on Boston catching and shooting. Actually, no, I don't want to play that one. Right, this one just popped up right here. We were awful.
Well, I think, going against this team and their offense, made the subs at 322 in the fourth quarter. They've got 105 points, and they're 12 for 32 from three, and they're shooting 47%. We did a good job limiting their fast break points. Did a good job limiting their points in the paint under 50. So, we did enough defensively. We were just awful offensively tonight.
Yeah, awful is one way to put it. The guys just could not hit any kind of shots. All right, so what was up with the technical?
There was maybe one possession. I don't, in the first half, I thought we did a better job in the second half, despite my technical. They missed a blatant LeBron layup that was goaltended off the backboard, and Keita stuck his I can't jump that high, so he stuck his entire hand through the rim, not just grabbed the net, but stuck it through the cylinder. So that's typically a goaltend. Not tonight, obviously, and they recognized that he did that, and they said that's not a goaltend. So I'll get some clarification on the rule of that, because that's a great way to defend floaters.
All right, that's Lakers head coach J.J. Redick after the game on Spectrum. All right, Austin Reeves. You know what? This is where, for the people who are anti-Austin Reeves getting the big check, this was the game for you to bring out. He can't do this, he can't do this, he can't do that. Austin Reeves is what he is. Forget the money part. Austin Reeves, this coming up off season, is going to get paid, because that's what the market value is going to be. Austin Reeves tonight was not a guy that looks like he deserves that money. And give credit to Boston. They did a real good job on him. Austin Reeves, the ability to create his own shot tonight was difficult. Austin Reeves only hit 1 3-pointer. Austin Reeves, though, did get to the free throw line like he's supposed to. Wasn't the best game for Austin Reeves, but he did other intangibles. So if you want to call in 213-799-0139 and complain about Austin Reeves, I get it. Yeah, you can be frustrating. Is Austin Reeves going to be your superstar number 2 guy? On some team, possibly. Can you win a championship with Austin Reeves as your number 2 guy? No, not for me. But is he going to get paid? Yeah. Am I mad about that? No. It's just where the modern NBA world is right now. But then you look across the street at Boston, you're like, what do they got over there? What do they got over there? And give head coach for Boston a lot of credit. They made some real good adjustments throughout the game for this. Here's Austin Reeves on tonight's game.
Yeah, you could say that. I thought they did a good job. Every time we kind of got a little bit of a little momentum, either called timeout, or they had a swing of momentum back in their possession. So that's what they do. They play hard, and they can fill those moments, and they kind of shut ours off tonight.
213-799-0139. Solomon, our good friend in Lake Balboa. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Hey, Beto. Listen, I'm not going to be mellow tonight because it was the Celtics and it really irritated me.
Solomon, you get after it, man. You've been there since Bob Cousy. I know you've been there. You and Havlicek were hanging out.
It's true. It's true. I followed the Lakers as soon as they came to L.A., West Baylor days. Yes,
I know you did.
I'll tell you, man, I got 4 points. I'll make them as quick as I can. I don't want to hog the airways, and then you got other callers. Number one, like you already touched on, this is the game the Lakers choose to lay an egg against the Boston Celtics on the night where you honor the Showtime Lakers. Riles is getting his statue, and you play this pathetic game with no energy, and you let Boston come in and punk you on national TV on your home floor. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Number two, the Lakers' offense, I'm getting really tired of this. You come down the floor, and it's either Reeves, Luka, or LeBron, one-on-one ISO. I'm tired of it. If that's the extent of your offense, you're not going to be going far. Because if they're off like they were tonight, it ain't happening, okay? Which leads me to the next thing is pass the ball. When they do that, when they include more players, they tend to win, okay? And finally, and you touched on it as well, if Luka Doncic throws his hands up one more time after he thinks he gets fouled, even if he got fouled and doesn't run down the floor and cost his team a bucket, I'm done. I've had it, man. They have to stop that. So that's my piece for tonight.
Solomon, always strong. Will continued good health for you, my good friend. Lakers lose tonight. 111. Why am I giving the score? Man, I don't even want to say this anymore. All right, let's be professional. 111-89 to the Boston Celtics. This team with the second best record in the Eastern Conference. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Before we get to JJ and Belmont Shore, let's bring in a member of our social media marketing department. You were never a kid in the back because you never hung out with us. But then I found out that you're a rich kid. His name is Lucas. Is it Lucas or Luca?
Lucas.
Lucas. What's your last name, Lucas?
DeQuino.
Lucas DeQuino.
So Luca makes it more Italian, I guess. But.
Hey, you got to take care of that thing, man. You got to take care of that thing. You know, on Sunday, you got to have Sunday dinner, the sauce. Now, hey, bada bing, you know. Anyways, Lucas, the reason I want to bring you in here, you work kids in the back, social media, you do a lot of good stuff. You don't want to be on camera, right? That's not your goal. You don't want to be on air, right?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Because you do a great job for everything. You are an unsung. You are a Peyton Pritchard of 710 ESPN.
I love to hear.
You are not a DeAndre Ayton. You are not that.
Looks like him too.
Hey man, he does not look like DeAndre Ayton.
No.
Yeah, but he does have a Ferrari
Peyton
like.
Pritchard.
Okay.
I wish.
Yeah. You, my friend, we joke with you about how you're a super rich kid, you're a trust fund kid, and you have seats on the floor. And
not on the floor.
No, they're not on the floor?
Not on the floor.
But did you sit courtside this year?
We did. My father and I were blessed to sit courtside. Shout out our ticket rep. But yeah, it was
Lucas,
it was an unbelievable
I mess with you because I love you and that kid because you're a super smart kid. OH.
I-O.
There you go. Go Buckeyes.
Go Buckeyes.
Now, you showed me a video today that your father and you are in a picture, a wall, because of the Pat Riley thing. What was this?
So it's actually it's a display that at Crypto that's going to be like, it's for the greatest Laker fans. And little picture at the very, very top. It's me and my father, like from opening day this season. We don't even remember taking the photo, but it was definitely a surprise. He got a picture texted to him during the Clipper game, and it was pretty cool.
And it's on the wall with other season ticket holders.
Yeah.
How long have you been a season ticket holder?
My dad has been for about 20 years now.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah. He's since that place opened.
All right. And he still was able to send you to Ohio State.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's good. All right. Now, the reason I want you in here, because I saw you, and I tell you, just like the rant that I always have, you youngsters, talk to the host, talk to everybody. Say hello every single time you're working, right? I know I'm intimidating. I know I'm scary. I know I'm barking a lot. But you got to talk to people.
Yeah,
Closed mouths don't get fed. Carlos Saisu met that version when he was an intern at Channel 7 with Rob Fukuzaki, and I told him, now look at him. He has a corner office. He's big time. You're welcome, Carlo, because of me. Now, for you, Lucas, or Luca, which do you prefer?
Whatever you want.
No, it's your name, bro.
I think it's Lucas is, the American version. Luke is the Italian
Hey,
version, so.
mi amigo Louis here. All right, here we go. What the heck were you doing, Magic Johnson and Smokey Robinson?
When?
At halftime?
I was just...
You didn't think I saw this, huh? You didn't think I saw this. So after they did the Pat Riley ceremony at halftime, Magic comes over and he's talking to, from where I'm at in 111, he's talking to a fan. And I couldn't figure out who it was because it was a gentleman and a female. Then I see you walk over and you're standing there. I'm like, it's got to be somebody famous. And you were taking the picture. You didn't move. You got a little closer. The only people in that area was Magic. I figured out it was Smokey when he turned around. And then you. What were they saying?
I couldn't get that close to hear, but shout out to DeAndre for pointing that one out.
Oh, it wasn't Smokey?
It was Lionel Richie.
Oh, it was Lionel Richie?
Richie,
Oh,
yeah.
it was Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because somebody told me it was Smokey because he never turned around to where I
Any
was
black
at.
person with a Jerry curl is
No,
Lionel Richie or Smokey Robinson, aren't they? Huh?
Then I'm not going to tell you who told me that because he never turned around for our angle at 111.
Okay, well, no, I did see his face. It was
no. When I was watching Luca,
okay.
When I was watching Luca perform his magic
okay.
with Magic, so it was Lionel Richie.
It was Lionel Richie.
Oh, I thought it was Smokey.
Yes.
All right, I'm not gonna say Bunch. You know who told me. All right, so it was Lionel Richie.
Yes.
So what was going on there?
They were just chatting it up. Rich Paul was trying to get in that conversation too. He was sitting in the background.
So Rich Paul walked over. While they were having that conversation,
he was kind of just sitting and looking in the background in his moment. But yeah, it was a cool little like 3-man weave going on.
Where's the video?
It's on our socials. You can check it out on ESPN LA on Instagram or X, and then we're gonna be getting out some stuff for tomorrow. All the stars are out tonight.
All right, so you have Lionel Richie, Magic,
David Beckham as well.
Beckham.
Who else was out there? It's not all the old Showtime Lakers were out there as well. So it was a great day.
Now, you weren't at the ceremony, but you're putting together a lot of the videos. So a lot of the stuff that happened, I know Carlo was there part of the ceremony.
Yep.
So you're going to have all that is on the Instagram?
Yeah, it's already getting on the Instagram right now, and there'll be more coming out tomorrow as well.
Oh, okay. Now, tell me that when Magic walked by, you didn't feel a presence.
Oh.
You've been around Magic before, but when Magic is in that zone of hosting and being Magic, tell me he doesn't feel like, damn.
He's got that Showtime aura to him. I mean, they hand him the mic every single time someone I think gets a jersey retirement. Mike or MJ's on the mic. He's talking to them. It's a cool thing. He's definitely got that aura to him.
All right, you were on the floor. You sat section 108 behind the basket.
Yep.
There was too many damn Celtics fans in your area. Behind the basket, there was a lot of Celtics fans.
A lot of MVP chants, a lot of defense chants when we were on offense. It was.
Those are season ticket holder seats. Yeah. You're a season ticket holder. Did you guys sell your tickets?
My father was there with my mom tonight.
There you go. There we go. There we go. All right, Luca, appreciate it. Great work as always. Continued success. You have a huge future in this business, man.
Thank you. One last thing. I do want to say congratulations to my sister. She got engaged while I was at the Laker game and FaceTimed me while I was taking a video of Luca. So I want to say congratulations to my sister, Carly, and Christian. Congrats, and can't wait to be at the wedding during the Ohio State bye weekend.
All right, so that means we are going to a wedding, right? We don't need an invite. OH! I know, Luca, great job as always, man. Luca does a great job here on the ESPN socials. So it was Lionel Richie, Magic. It was cool. I just saw it, like just 3 people in the corner. I'm like, this kid's over there hanging out. Love that. Don't be hanging out with all the other scrubs. Hang out with the celebrities. JJ and Belmont Shore, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Well, hello. You're having me follow Magic and Lionel Richie, and I really can't compete with that, brother.
Yeah, you can, JJ, because you're a real fan. You're a real Laker fan, and I know you don't like the Celtics.
No, I hate them. However, I have 2 questions, Beto, my friend.
Yes.
Number 1, who's better, Pritchard or Reeves?
I'm still going to take Austin Reeves. Come on now.
Okay. For the money?
For the money? Well, Austin Reeves is going to get paid a lot this year. Are you telling me you want Austin Reeves on the Lakers?
No. I'm going back, Beto, back before when we were talking trades a couple months back, I said Reeves and someone for another good guard and Steven Adams.
Yeah, you did, JJ. JJ, are you concerned about these Lakers, JJ?
Oh no, brother. You know me. Hey, what's going to happen is the little molecules get together right at playoffs, and we see what we got. But all of this is geared toward next year, brother. They went out and got Pritchard, what's his name? The 3-point shooter they got.
Kennard. Yeah, the 3-point shooter who doesn't shoot threes.
And Funchy knows because I was on with Laker Talk. I called that trade before they made it.
Yeah, JJ, you know what's up, man. You know what's up, JJ. I got a couple days off this week, man. You available Wednesday?
What's up? Yeah.
All right, because I went and drank with Bubba from the YouTube chat last week. We went to the Thirsty Isle. Maybe this week we'll hit you up down in Belmont Shore on Wednesday.
Hey, give me a buzz, man. Bring that caddy fella.
Will do. JJ, got to run. Appreciate you as always. Lakers lose tonight to the Boston Celtics, a game where there was no fight, no dog, and Pat Riley would have these guys running sprints right now. And coming up next, we're going to talk to our good friend DeAndre Hawkins. He was at Cosm watching the Lakers game. Your calls, more Lakers locker room, right here on the 710 ESPN.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tuesday night, the spotlight shines bright at Crypto.com Arena. The Los Angeles Lakers are ready to defend the house against the high-flying Orlando Magic.
Here's Luka. Long 3. It's good.
The Lake Show Battle the Magic. Coverage begins Tuesday at 6 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
So they gave us jerseys, but they didn't give us the jerseys until right before the game was about to start. Okay?
Oh, no.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Go ahead. You know what happened
Busted
next.
can of biscuits.
And one of my listeners, who is actually, I would say is a friend of mine right now, is sitting in the stands with his phone like this. Just like, go ahead, do it. And I was pretty heavy at the time, right? And so I take off my shirt and click.
With your belly button out?
Dude, I look like an absolute
garbage
tire fire. It was just disgusting. It was all pasty and fat and gross.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube. 710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again,
here's Beto Duran.
Not smoking. Lionel Richie. Good jam right there. Good vibe. It was a good weekend until 3:30. Actually, no, 3:30 was good until about 4:45 with the second
Boston.
half. Yes. I was in Boston last weekend, right? And it's a good city. Boston's a great city. A little Chowder, a little North End, a little cannoli. You know, that's good stuff. But then you drive by TD Garden. I've been there a bunch of times.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I just hate the Boston Celtics fan.
Again, for all the people who tell me, like, you're not a Laker fan, I'm like, I know I'm not. I stop. It's more business for me. But watching a team in green come into LA, it takes me back to like 1987, 88, 85, just the Showtime, all that stuff. I'm like, I hated Danny Ainge. I still do. Like, Kale, everybody. Like, Dennis Johnson.
I know, Dennis Johnson.
R.I.P. You know, he went to Dominguez High in Compton. He went to Harbor College before Pepperdine. And when I was a Clippers intern, he was a coach. I'm like, I don't like you, bro. I don't like your freckles. But then you get to know him. You're like, all right. That was just like my sports.
Even Bill Walton when he was playing.
Yeah,
for the
him
team.
too. My sports fandom stopped at like in 1992. Like that's where around that. But I just hate Boston and losing to them. Here's what LeBron James had to say about the Lakers not hitting any kind of shots.
Yeah, I mean, you just said it. I mean, we had some really good looks. I think they had a good game plan defensively, you know, forcing us to take some shots. You know, I thought, I mean, listen, sometimes you got to make shots. And they made timely shots, and we didn't give ourselves a good chance on the offensive end. I think defensively, you know, we held serve as long as we could, but offensively, we didn't give ourselves a good chance.
That's LeBron James after the game on Spectrum Sports Net. And you've seen things, and you're like, damn it, the city's better when a team wins. You know, and I know you, like Kevin Zuniga in the YouTube chat saying, Beto, you should be mad. You should be mad. I'm like, no, you know why? Because the Lakers aren't on Boston's level. They're not elite. Boston is playing next level. Boston, Detroit, OKC, San Antonio, the Lakers are not there. You have to be realistic with them. Like when the Lakers are playing a team like Boston, you're hoping that they can compete with them. Cosm is a great place right next to SoFi. Is where our good friend DeAndre Hawkins, host of Lakers Talk Daily, was at. DeAndre, what was the vibe like in there?
Up? What is happening? What is up? Look, man, I was at Cosm, Los Angeles, and unfortunately they had to let your boy out because they had to get set up for a movie night. They were premiering Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, so they had to excuse us out of the building. But let me tell you something. It felt like I was basically there at Crypto.com Arena at Cosmo Los Angeles. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. They took care of your boy. I also brought the girlfriend out tonight. And also, but I would like to say, I saw you on the YouTube chat, and that suit is real money, man. You're looking real clean.
Come on now. All you need is a little bit of money to look good, bro. Get on my level.
But no, look, Cosm was very, very cool, man. I experienced Cosm. I know you've done a lot of stuff over there, too, for Lakers pre and post. The girlfriend, it was her first time there, so got the experience. Unfortunately, Lakers had to give up that dud of a performance, you know. But other than that, the food was great. You got to go with the lemon pepper wings over there, man. So all you guys listening, if you go to Cosm, you get the chance to go to Cosm, Los Angeles, you got to go try the lemon pepper wings.
All right, DeAndre, you're watching this. I'm going to pull the Laura on you. Was your girlfriend with her man?
Oh, my God.
Were you the boo today?
I pretty much was the boo today.
Yeah. All right. The reason I asked that was anybody booing inside Cosm when Peyton Pritchard was getting loose?
Look, you know what the crazy thing is that there was a lot of Lakers fans at Cosm, and they were so quiet. And there was a couple of Boston Celtics fans, and of course they have the right to be loud in there because Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, all the Celtics role players are getting inside the paint, getting to their spots, and what the Lakers do, they cannot defend. It's the same storyline.
DeAndre, you host Lakers Talk daily, right? So you have a chance to have like the cool down period. So tomorrow, when you're hosting at 11 o'clock live on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page, who's going to catch the DeAndre heat?
You know what, man?
Or do they not even deserve any kind of heat because, like I said, they're not on that level?
Look, okay, so I saw this golden nugget. I'm gonna share it with you, Beto, Punches, and my guy Will Flores is who's running the ones and twos. The Lakers are 8-4 with their big three in Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James. 4 of the losses were against teams who have a better record than them.
Yep.
All right. They lost to the They lost to the Suns. They lost to the Rockets, and of course the Celtics. And then, of course, they lost to the San Antonio Spurs. And so the Lakers, when it comes to them playing better competition, they struggle.
Yep.
They struggle. So I don't think they deserve my energy like that. I'm going to give them some fair criticism, but it just isn't surprising that they came out flat-footed like they did.
And DeAndre, in those 4 losses, double figures.
Double figures.
Always.
It's just unacceptable, man, to have that type of defensive performance. And credit to the Boston Celtics. They played hard. They played through contact. They played through the whistle. The Lakers, unfortunately, they have those moments where they sit there and they complain to the referees. And what happens? The Celtics are running on the other end of the floor, and the Lakers don't have no response. So that was the storyline for tonight's game.
DeAndre, you know who my new favorite player is?
Who, Peyton Pritchard?
No. I've been on the Peyton Pritchard bandwagon since he was at Oregon, dude. Because guys like him come out strong because he would cook UCLA when he was at Oregon.
For sure.
Hugo Gonzalez, the 20-year-old from Real Madrid, right? From Spain. The way that he came out in the first quarter, just attacking. Like, can the Lakers get one dude to come off the bench like a dog?
Beto, I'm so glad you brought that guy's name up because I'm going to be honest with you. I had no idea who that man was, but tonight I know who that man was because he made a significant impact for the Celtics coming off of the bench. He was one of the most physical players on the defensive end of the floor for the Celtics. You can see moments where Luka Doncic was getting really, really frustrated. So I'm so glad you brought that up because Celtics have role players that come in and do that while you look at the Lakers bench, and you are just begging. J.J. Redick is literally begging for someone to come off that bench and give him some sort of production, and he just doesn't have it.
And also, he was guarding LeBron, did not care. LeBron's been in the league longer than he's been alive.
I'm trying not to get so frustrated with this Lakers team, and it sucks because, we're starting to get more and more of the big three. We're starting to see where they are at and see where the missing pieces that they need, what other, what kind of corrections they can make on the other end of the floor, and just does not seem like they have it to do that right now. And it's only a short span of the second half of the season. So that's the biggest concern going forward.
DeAndre, you still in Inglewood or did you go home?
I'm actually in Inglewood still, and guess where I am headed to?
Hey, meet me and Ron the Caddy at the Crest in Torrance, bro. We're on our way there right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, meet us there. Better hurry up.
Oh. Hey, so I'm actually gonna go get some food right now. I'm going to Funches' spot, man. I'm going to Gus's Fried Chicken, baby.
Oh! Yeah! Hey! All right.
Get those greens.
Enjoy
Get
yourself.
that mac and cheese.
That's right, baby.
Hey, why you switching up, man?
Right?
Yeah, it's good. Very excellent. Very excellent, DeAndre.
All right, DeAndre, have a good time. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Host of Laker
appreciate
Talk
you guys.
Daily. Great job as always. Another young man I'm very proud of how he's blowing. I can't wait to just be gone and living on a beach and be like, I remember him, and just throw my phone in the water and never hear from you guys again. But knowing that I left you guys in good hands. You know where I'm going to leave you, Funch? I'm going to leave you at Fancy Springs because tonight, Fancy Springs Resort Casino is leveled up with all new rewards club, giving away more of what you want, and it might be your lucky day because tonight, Fancy Springs Resort Casino is giving you a 2-night stay plus dinner and golf or bowling for 2. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySpringsResort.com. All right, I was in a bad mood when I got here. DeAndre put me in a good mood. Luca and Lucas, both of them put me in a good mood. Card will take care of me. And Kevin Zuniga, don't do that ever again, bro. Don't send me money. If you want, send it to Funch.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Lakers, play that sound. Will, just play it. One more time. Just play it.
Boston.
Exactly. Mason and Ireland tomorrow. They're going to have plenty for you on Pat Riley. Sedano and Cap starting at 7 o'clock. DeMarco and Travis, all that good stuff. You got Laker Talk tomorrow night, Funch?
Yes, we do.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Andy Kamenetzky will break it down for you.
Yeah, he will.
All right. Lakers get cooked by Boston. I'm Beto Duran. Thanks for listening to Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Lakers Celtics is the final from Crypto.com Arena. Game 56 of the NBA season is in the books from downtown LA.
Lakers basketball on ESPN LA. Presented by Michelob Ultra. No matter what you're playing for, make it superior with Michelob Ultra. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, a